Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are talking right now with Sean Higgs from NJWiseGuys.com. We're going to cover the Niners-Giants game from NFL Week 11. Sean Higgs, thanks for being back with us.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
All right, Sean Higgs, this is an interesting game that you've chosen here. I think I'm seeing a side here. We'll see if you agree with it. We'll see if you agree with the side that I'm liking here. Before we get to it, tell everyone what your website is all about, NJWiseGuys.com.
Yeah, NJWiseGuys.com, great multi-capper site, and it's all about the free content, and there are plenty of free picks daily. NFL, college football on the weekends, actually college football 7 days a week now, basically, and college basketball, NBA, hockey, so you get about 6 to 12 free picks a day on there, and plenty of content with it, why we like it, spreads, angles, trends like that, so it's a good site to come to.
All right, San Francisco Giants. Right now the Giants are 4-point home underdog. Total's 43.5 or 44. And last week the Giants got blown out again, right? Their second straight blowout since their bye. But in that one, it was actually kind of close most of the way. They wound up getting blown out in the fourth quarter. They have lost 4 in a row against the spread now, though. And the Niners managed to win against the Saints, although in that one turnovers did play a pretty big role. And I'll tell you what, last week, I definitely don't catch every sharp side by any means, by any stretch of the imagination. I did catch the Jets, though. I knew that the Jets were going to be a sharp side there. And I think we might be seeing something a little bit similar here. The Niners, they're great under Jim Harbaugh on the road. They've still got a quality team, but it's just, tough to give 4 points to a team like the Giants, in the NFL. The Giants were close to Seattle on the road for most of that game last week, and San Francisco should be the favorite, but I think I'm liking the Giants here +4. Do you agree, Sean Higgs?
I do agree. I like the home dog here, and I was with you on the Jets last week. I see the same situation here. And also, you mentioned Harbaugh and this team. They've been really great the last 3 years. But in all honesty, we look at this team, I really don't think they're that good this year. They struggled on both sides of the ball. I mean, Kaepernick last week, you take away that 51-yard pass on fourth down, the guy had 160 yards passing. I mean, what's he done this year? Nothing. Scared. I mean, listen, I like the Giants as a dog. They were right in it. They were up, 17-14 in the third. They, tied up. A couple bad turnovers. They got blown out. They give up 300 yards rushing. These guys are pros. They got a little bit of self-esteem and pride to themselves. I'm expecting a big game here for them. Again, the Niners, they just have not impressed me. They just lost Willis, although Smith might come back. What's he going to give them? I mean, the guys have practiced all year. I'm liking the Giants just as kind of like, we're going to win this one for our coach. I don't think he'll be back after this year, especially the tough year he's had. One bad thing we got going for us as Giant backers, 2-11 straight up and 3-10 against the number, last 13 against teams with winning records. So they haven't really been good the last, obviously, couple of years against better teams. But I think we get 49ers coming down off a game they probably shouldn't have won. Maybe that was a good call in the end zone. I don't see how you call that with the game on the line, but that's a tough break for the Saints there. I just think the Giants win this one, man. They kind of the old rally around the coach, circle the wagons type game for them. I'll take them money line here. I'm not even going to take the points.
Really? Okay. Well, no, I don't have those kinds of balls at all. I'm definitely taking the 4 points for sure. But if you look at how those games went, the Niners turnovers played a bigger role than maybe some people who didn't watch the game or follow it are taking into consideration. And again, the Giants, if you're just looking at the final score, it was a lot closer for most of the way than the final score would indicate. All right, Sean Higgs and I in agreement. Giants +4 is the side with some value. Thanks so much, Sean. Talk to you next week.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.